I welcome class 9 students to this computer session. Students, we have done 2 or 3 sessions before, and last session was concluded at a point which was application window. So, as you can see, this is chapter 1b, and operating system is the title. So let me minimize the window, and we will directly go to application window. An application window contain an open application such as Word, PowerPoint, Paint, or any other application. As MS Word or MS Window allows several applications can run through simultaneously, several windows can be opened at a time. So students, now what actually it means? Please check the screen. I have opened many windows like this document. Can you see? This is also opened simultaneously. This document is also opened simultaneously, and if I want, I can open another window also. So please check, this window is also open. This is a clear-cut example of many window case. So let me minimize this. Now, what is actually meant by document window? Document window contains the document you are working on while other windows are minimized. So you can see we are doing this window, and below this many windows are minimized. Now next point is a dialog window. So if a window require any information from you, window also provide you some place to type, like you have seen some Flipkart or Amazon buying site, that is called e-commerce site. You purchase something and you type your quantity, how much you want to purchase. That is called dialog window. Dialog means talking, both way talking, like how much quantity you need, how much price you are paying. Next one, dialog box can be of many types. Next one is actually text box. What is actually text box? So let me show you the example of text box. It is for entering the text where you can write your information. So students, please pay attention closely. It might seems to you that where you are going, but listen student, theory is another thing, practical is another thing. When I was a student, I was wondering what teacher is telling, but when I started to work in software industry and I was engineer there for more than 4.5 years, I saw the practical version. So let me show you the practical version of text box. Let me minimize this window for you, and let us start. Like I want to do this one. So let us do something for you. Now I am clicking here. Please check this. Students, this is the live demo. Theory part is entirely different. Practical is entirely different. And if you are very good in practical, then only you can be successful in engineering field. Please pay attention. You can see where I am clicking. This is actually called text box. You can clearly pause the video and check. 0.5 inches written here. 0.5 inches written here. Now I am trying to alter the value. So what I can do? Erase this 0.5 and giving 0.2. This is actually text box. I hope you can clearly understand. Next one, going to this page is tabs. What is actually meant by tab? you can go to your keyboard and there is a button called tab. You can find the button above caps lock key. When you press the tab, cursor will go right hand side very fast. Students, you can also see next point is checkbox. Checkbox are square boxes in which you can tick, like you can tick how much you want a value. You can tick as many boxes as you want. Next is actually option button. Option button is also called radio button. There are many radio button, circle type button, and you can only click one of the button. Students, there are some questions in interview in software engineering. What is the difference between checkbox and radio box? Difference between checkbox and radio box. Now there are two differences. Checkbox are square shape and you can pick as many as you want. Radio button is circle shape and you can select only one button. Let me show you a demo. Like let me do this here and I am opening another thing. Students, please pay attention. Now this is another software and please clearly see. This is actually the radio button. This is, you can see, circle type radio button. First one is checked. Now let me check the third one. I have checked the third one. You can see first is automatically off. Let me check the fifth one. Please check the result. Now third one is checked. I am going to check fifth one. So fifth checked automatically, third disappear. Let me check second one. I have checked the second one. You can see fifth automatically disappears. So students, you have to be careful while giving the answer in interview. Checkbox and option box. Next one is a command button. Command button is nothing but mouse button or enter key on your keyboard. Next one is a list box. List box is nothing but the checkbox. It means it gives you many lists, many options, and you can select only one or more than one. Next one is a drop down box. Drop down box is a prepared box. It means from list box you can see many options, but in drop down box you have many options already given. So let me show you this drop down box. Students, please follow the mouse cursor because computer is entirely practical thing. Theory is another thing. If you are not very fluent in practical, then you will be in trouble. So let us check this list box and the drop down box. So I am going here, I am clicking here. You can see this is actually drop down box. Students, please check, this is actually drop down box. I can select any of the drop down box. So this is actually drop down box. Now going to the slider. Slider works by moving an arrow on slider in both directions. So what is actually slider? Let me open another, this one for you. Now this is a Microsoft Word document. You can see the mouse movement. Please check the cursor. You can see here I am picking this slider, horizontal slider. You can see this horizontal slider. It is going right hand side. It is also going left hand side. Right hand side and left hand side. This is called slider. Now students, we have another vertical slider also. You can see this is going down, this is going up, this is going down and this is going up. So this was also called the slider. Next is a spinner. These are of text box where value entered can be increased or decreased by any mean. So there are many type of spinners. Let me check another option for you, and students, please realize that I am doing this for you very elegantly, and you can see while giving you the theory I am also providing you the practical demo live. So please check this increase decrease box. Let me go to my date time window. So I am clicking my date time window, and you can see the time and the date is given here. This is the date, and this is the start time of recording of this window. This is 11:37 p.m. 1st May 2020. This is the recording time, and I am using Adobe Premiere software for recording this video. You can see I am going to click this much, and this date goes up and down. Let me click this one. You can see the change. You can see the change. You can see the change. Let us check once again. Let us check once again. So students, this was actually called spinner. Next point is managing file and folder. In Windows, you can locate your file and folder either in My Computer or Windows Explorer. My Computer is more convenient to view the file and folder. So students, let us go and check where the My folder and My Computer are available. So I do not have the shortcut to My Computer, so I am activating another folder. So let us go to one of the available. You can see written here this PC. Now this is actually My Computer. In Windows XP and Windows 7 this was called My Computer, but in current system Windows 10 and later on this is called this PC. You can rename it, and you can do it with My Computer. So, and students, we will do practical for all the things. Now students, you can have different type of windows in your home, so it will be difficult or it will be different for you to check all the versions. So students, please check what I am giving you here. Next is how to create a folder. Now click on the disk drive or folder in which you want to create a folder. On file menu, point to new and click folder. So let me also give you some demonstration. So let me go to this one of the folder, and system is responding. Let me go to this place, and you can see I am in one of the drives. This is actually My Computer drive. So let us check the process. Now how I can make a folder. Please follow my mouse cursor. You can see this window 10 gives you option of creating new folder already. So if I click here, you can see I am clicking and new folder is prepared. So let me rename it. I have named it class 9. So this was very easy. Now if you want to create another folder by different way, you can click on this new item. You can click here folder. So new folder also ready. Let me write this folder name as more elegant, like let me give it name of rabbit. So we have created two folders. This is class 9 new folder, and this is a folder called Rabbit. So let me delete this folder. You can see deletion come here. Now students, going on to next point, we have covered this, and we remember opening the file and folder. To open a file or a folder, you have to just double click and file and folder will be open. So this picture gives you demonstration. So let us go to the previous created thing. Now let us create one another folder. So this is new folder. Let it be class 9. How to open this folder? Just go to this folder and double click. Now I have double click. You can see here. Please check here. This is local disk F. If I double click, now local disk F, and this is class 9. Next point is remaining a folder. So you can go here and check here. There is an option of rename. So let me click this, and let me give this folder a name TBHS. Now this folder is actually TBHS. Please check F drive. This is, now we are in TBHS. So let me minimize this window and we will go to next point. These are very easy point, and you will not face any problem in doing this. Now again, this is copy or move a file or folder. So how to move a folder? You can see. Let us go to this place already, and you can see here we have a file called recovery. Actually this file is earlier made while I was doing project work with SQL server. This file was created for network connectivity. Now how to copy? You can see here there is a option for copy. You can click here and this file is copied. You want to paste here, there is a option called paste. Please paste here. You can see here that the original file is a recovery and new file is recovery copy. So you can do this in this way, or there are many other ways, like go to this place, right click the mouse, and you can see there is copy. I will do this, right click again, you will see there is paste. You can see there is only one file, so please click paste. You can see window is copy and pasting the file. So you can see these points are not very difficult point, and you will easily get this. Is a clipboard. Anytime you select some data, text or graphics or file and copy or cut it, window places a duplicate of that file or data into temporary memory. When you paste the data to another document, the window pastes the data from clipboard to where you have specified. Clipboard store only one set of data. What actually it means? Now clipboard is a very important concept in the Windows system or Linux system or Apple system. Now check this. Let me give you this demonstration. Let me open this folder, and if I am doing this recovery and I am copying it. Now where this file is copied? It is copied in clipboard. It means that you are right clicking and doing the copy work. Now this is actually copy. But where this file has been copied? It is not copied into mouse. It is copied into the clipboard. Now I am doing the paste. So it is pasting from particular that clipboard. It means nothing goes direct. It means that if you have copied the recovery file, it will copy into clipboard, and if you are pasting, then it is pasted from clipboard area. So students, clipboard is very important concept in the Windows system. Next one is copy or move using drag and drop. So let me go to this folder. Let me go to this file. Students, you have to practical this on computer machine. This is not bookish cheese. You have to do practical. So if you have the right software, you can do this. Now I am clicking by right mouse button. Going to this, clicking right mouse, and you can see I am able to drag. Students, you can see I am able to drag. You can see this is moving. It means I am dragging it. Now if I leave the right mouse button, you can see there are options. Copy here or move here. If I place the copy here, it will make a copy. You can see. So this is very easy concept. Now going to delete file and folder. So students, let us do this practical. Delete file and folder. So let me go to this place already. Let me go and create a new folder for you. Let us create a new folder and name the folder test, T-E-S-T, test. So I have made this folder test. Let us make another file which will be called test. So name it test. So we have actually made test. If you want to do deletion, so go there and you can do this. Check this, delete. You will click and it will ask delete or not delete. If I am pressing no, then file is still here. If I am doing yes, then file will be deleted. You can see. Let us delete in another way. Let us select this and go there. You can see here is delete. Please check this. This is delete. So click on this and yes, it means all the file and folder are deleted. So these are actually very easy terms. Now if you want to create a shortcut to a file or folder, this can be also done very easily. So let us create a shortcut. So going to the folder and go there, right click and create shortcut. It means send to. You can see here this is written create shortcut. So if you click here, shortcut will be created. So students, you can see these are very easy points. So only one practical is enough here. You can also see the drag and drop. It means going on here, pressing the right mouse button, dragging it. You can see I am dragging. Leave the button and you can see here this is written create shortcut here. So you can do this very easily. Next point is setting attribute. Attribute means a property of a file or folder. So you can do this very easily. What is written here? Right click the selected item and click the property. After clicking the property, you will see all the property associated with the file. So I am going here and I am also going here. Now students, there are many ways of checking the property. So select the file. You can see here property is written. So click here. If you click, you can see all the attributes and all the properties here. You can see the general property, the security, the details, the previous version, everything is here. You can also set the property by going here, right clicking the mouse and check this. You can see property. I am going to this autorun init file which we have covered in the first lesson. Going here, right clicking, you can see the property. So these are very easy points. Now you can also do this in another way. Next point is shut down the computer. After you have finished working in Windows, you must shut down the computer and you have to save your work. So students, there are many ways to shut down the computer. If you press the start button, that is 4 square button, it will give you the option. This is actually option. You can see here, I can see this corner, there is power, and you can see here, this is shutdown. This is sleep, hibernate, this is restart, this is actually shutdown. It means close all application and turn off the PC. There are another way of doing this also. You can do this with a keyboard also. So students, when you shut down the computer, it actually saves your electricity. Now listen, if your computer is plugged into the socket, its battery gets charged. But it is not a good practice while doing the shutdown and keeping the plug charged. So when you have shut down the computer, please remove your power cable. So there are many words and there are many techniques to get that done. Now students, as you can see, this chapter has come to an end. Students, please pay attention, and I have also provided you the PDF version. In last 2, 3, 4 sessions we have covered, you can see here, around 40 pages. The next chapter is the internet. Students all know about the internet, so we will start that chapter soon. This chapter is over. I have provided you the PDF version, so please go through that particular PDF version, and if you have any comments, any doubts, please contact me. Write in the comment box which is below the video. And again I will want to reiterate that if you want to go to software engineering field or any other field, you have to be very good at computers. So students, good luck and keep practicing. Bye bye.